It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass you the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's coming through.
He got me moving.
Ernie.
You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, rotate, give the three.
See? Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. Man.
2 great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 41, Trey Lance. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 84, George. At the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 8, Doc.
To 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We'll see Oklahoma City facing Utah. And folks, Rudy Gobert will not be in the lineup out with an injury.
Well, it's going to be a few weeks until he's back, but that's not as bad as it could have been. It could have been much worse. In the end, given the way it looked when he was helped off the court last game, I think he'd consider that good news.
I don't think there's any doubt. You know, when you watch that live, that injury seemed to be far worse. So still, small comfort for him having to sit these next few weeks out, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. The Cobra out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center, locking down the middle. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Here's the Cobra. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Durant. The shot from the low post is good. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Passes it to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Here's the monster. He's covered by Westbrook. And Cantor pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Outside Westbrook. Inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The monster passes to Dow. Here's Lyles, defended by Ibaka. Feeds to George. Here's the monster. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Ibaka outside. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Hayward. They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Bush. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Utah trails by 8. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Ball's knocked loose. The dish to Ibaka. Durant against Hayward. Durant attacking. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the monster. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Lets it go from 11. Rebound, Utah. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Time to get familiar, and these games always count double. I mean, not just league standings, but division standings at stake as well.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
Thunder ball. Timeout ball.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
For 3, Durant. Rebound, Utah.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D-load just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet, up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Utah trails by 6. In the corner, it's Hayward. And the shot is long. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's the Cobra. 6 points for him. And put on the basket. Book it. The Cobra's got 8 points. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his sprint. 6'10", with a 7'5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it has to.
Here's the monster. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg and Kevin. I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Utah. The wide open look for Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Hayward. And there's a call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Durant. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Durant's got 11 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's the monster. He's covered by Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball. It's tipped. "17-foot shot on the way." Jump shot is good that time. The Monster's got his second basket of the night. Bush passes to Cannon. Dishes it to Westbrook. Fires from 14. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
And Cancer pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
There's a screen by Cantor. Off the pick. Durant, no good. Utah trails by 8. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Top. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And for the purists out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
No good off the back of the rim.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder has been of late.
Offensive rebound. Out to Hayward. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. 8 points for Gordon Hayward.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter. And the Western playoffs it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. For Utah, Portis comes in for Thunder, and Hood subbed in for Wyatt. Then for the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor, and Anthony Morrow subbed in for the Cobra. Now here's Westbrook. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Morrow dishes to Durant. Here's Ibaka, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot too.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Here's the monster. Hayward outside. Down low. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
To the wing right side. Knock the pass to Portis. Hayward kicks to Hood. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. Augustine comes in for Russell Westbrook. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, two guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again. And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot and the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Here's Adams after the basket by Utah. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
And he sinks the second. Augustine with it. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Pass to Durant. Kicks it to McGary. Rebound, Utah. Doc's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Utah trails by 7. The monster passes to Portis. And that one's good. Portis has got his first basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
They set the screen. Augustine dishes to Morrow. Let's go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the monster. 7 points in the game. Passes to Portis. The rebound by McGary.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Ingles. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
Durant. No luck. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
If you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is.
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
They've got Stockton. Portis is out there with Thunder. And it's Hood in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Ingles. Here's Portis, just 4 to shoot. Stockton, no good. And Augustine kicks to McGarry. And the pass to Bush. The 3. Second shot opportunity. Excellent D there from George.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Stockton. Hood. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Morrow. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Utah trails by 6. Stockton outside. He dishes it to Ingles. Pass to Portis. He kicks it to Stockton. Pass to Portis. Off the screen. Shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Moore. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
In a moment here to look at the numbers for the Cobra. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future. So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. The monster comes in for Stockton. And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
It was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. He's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
There's a good screen. Here's the monster. Another miss by Utah.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebound.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and getting as good as they get on the inside. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second. And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
Utah calls timeout, and with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisement is just another area they're exploring.
Doc, he's checked in for Portis. Passes it to Doc. Hayward outside. There's the pick. The monster passes to Doc. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hood kicks to George. They need this. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. Now the feed to Westbrook. Bush passes to Ibaka. True on the 14-footer. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Hayward can't hit. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Dallas. Outside Westbrook. Feeds it to Morrow. This one for three. Rebound, Utah. Doc's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Lets it go from 14. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just one basket away from winning it all.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
Here's the monster. He's got 7. Here's the dish to Hayward. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dishes to Kenton from 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Thunder lead by 8. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's the monster. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Utah the rebound. Good, the pass to Doc. Hayward outside. He feeds it to Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Screen by Ibaka. The pass to Bush. Here's Morrow. He's got 11. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's the monster. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Ibaka goes in. Took him no time at all on that one. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Utah calls timeout. Miles checked in for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Rodney Hood. Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Utah trails by 6. Here's the monster. He's got 9. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Shoots. And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Here's Westbrook. Shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Here's the monster. Pass to White. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
And Utah making a change here. Stockton's checked in, and so he hits both.
And guys, with Lyles playing out of position can be a blessing and a curse. I mean, he didn't get to play in his comfort zone and put up big numbers, but his skill set grew from the minutes he had to spend outside of that comfort zone.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas.
Boy, was he physical, in that game. Just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Lyles. He's covered by Kanter, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Tell you what I like about Lyles is that he has a bit of an old man game about him. He's an old head, plays within himself, good at every small intangible thing on the court, just has a real nice feel for how to play. Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. You want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Good on both. Here's Westbrook. Kicks it to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Ingles dishes to Stockton. Another miss by Utah.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
For three. Utah with the rebound.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here is Doc, defended by Durant. Back to Stockton. Like at 6. Here's Ingles. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Ingles has got 6 points.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Shot from the wing. Westbrook can't get it to go. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point range. Here is Doc, defended by Ibaka. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. Right wing. Westbrook gets to Durant. Back to Westbrook from 18 feet away. Westbrook missing again.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Lyles, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lyles got 6 here in this quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Another look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams is checked in for Cantor. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for the Cobra. Augustine passes to Durant. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Stockton dishes to Hayward. Here's the screen. Off the screen. That's short off the rim.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Augustine with it. Picked up by Stockton. Westbrook drives.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here is Stockton following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Pass to Doc. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hayward's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Here is Doc. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Greg, how about DJ Augustine on a roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Dow, and the Monsters subbed in for Stockton. Here's the Monster. 9 points in the game so far. And he uses the glass on the lane. The Monster's got 11.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. He dishes it to Westbrook. From outside, off the mark. Ingles can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possessions. That's the moral of the story.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard. The first half.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He's got 16 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Russell Westbrook out there with the Cobra. And it's Durant and at the small forward position. And now Utah, fast break, moving it up. Hayward can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ibaka outside. From past the arc. Good. Ibaka's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Oklahoma City.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Here's the screen. Hayward kicks to George. Here's the monster. He's covered by Westbrook. Hayward up top. And the shot is long. The Thunder leading by 7. Down low. And Kevin Durant at the slam.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's the monster. He's got 11. George, that's a two-pointer, and he hits the jumper for 2. George has got 7 points. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook passes to Durant. The Thunder have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. First free throw is good. Doc, he's checked in for Portis. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's the monster. He's covered by Westbrook. Nobody near George. No good with the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Durant attacking. Can't hit. So Utah will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Free throw drops for Durant. That one misses. Utah trails by 7. Here's the monster. He's got 11. And Cantor pulls it down. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Bush. And they will call over the back on the play.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Screen by Ibaka. Left side, Westbrook. Tries from 10. The open shot, Durant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's the monster. Now the pass to Doc. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6 in the corner of Ibaka with it. And the Thunder another 3.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Utah calls timeout.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Cobra. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's the monster. He's covered by Westbrook. The monster passes to Doc. Here's the monster. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. And here's Westbrook. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
They set the pick. There's a screen by Canada. Morrow dishes to Westbrook. Left side Durant from the arc. Again, Durant missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
George with the screen on Westbrook. Pass to George. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here's Cantor. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's the monster. Outside, George. Down low, Doc. Banked in off the glass. Doc's got 6 points.
That's their 3rd straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Outside Durant. Lots of room. Utah with the rebound. The Monster's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George with the screen on Westbrook. Here's the monster, and he comes off the screen and shines it through.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that wall.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Utah. For 3, Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Utah trails by 7. Here's the monster. 13 points in the game. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Ingles. A huge slam. The perfect end of a fast break.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer.
And we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now here's Durant. He's got 26. Pocket 6. Ibaka goes in. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morrow. 11 points in the game. Ibaka sets the pit for Cantor. And Durant, here we go. Ingles with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Launches a 3. Morrow with the rebound. Morrow's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant in the corner. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Utah trails by 5. Here's the monster. 15 points in the game. No good. Here's Morrow. Defended by Hayward. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Durant. Cannot hit. So Utah will take it the other way. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Hayward passes to Dodd. He kicks to Ingles from downtown, and he gets it to go. Ingles has got 11.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap on the defense.
Now Kanter. Here's Morrow. Kanter kicks to Durant. Screened by Ibaka. Durant dishes to Westbrook. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game. Utah trails by 4. Here's the monster. There's the screen. It's George on the wing. Low block shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got 6 in the quarter. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And here's Morrow outside. Utah with the rebound. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Ingles passes to the monster. Here is Doc. 6 points for him. And there's the feed to Ingles. The dish to Hayward. Again, the miss by Hayward.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Screen by Ibaka. Durant gets to Ibaka. Here's Kanter. And that one is hammered home.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. The Cobra, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here is Augustine. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that one's good. McGarry.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Here's the monster. 15 points in the game. Pass to Doc. Here's the monster, headed by Augustine. The monster passes to George. No good on the 3.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
So it's Utah now. The Thunder making the shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the monster. 8 rebounds and 9 assists.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
A different look for Utah. Portis, who's checked in for George. Lyle comes in for Doc. And Hood subbed in for Gordon Hayward. He hits both from the strike.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
.36 seconds left here in the third quarter. For 3, Durant taps in Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's the monster. He's got 17. Passes it to Lyles. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Lyles got 8.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Stockton got it off in time, but it's no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Utah trails by 6. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Now here's Hayward. Here's Portis. And that one's good. Portis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Utah. The Thunder leading by 4. Augustine dishes to McGarry. Here's Bush, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about the game for the Cobra? He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Stockton outside. There's the screen. The pass to Lyles. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Pass to Bush. Tries it from the top of the key. And good. Going in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Stockton. Feeds it to Hayward. The tray. Augustine grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. Stockton kicks to Hood. Pass to Portis. Shot is off. Great D that time from Durant. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for DJ Augustine. Here's Westbrook. Inside. There's the steal. Westbrook against Stockton. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's the screen to the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. The Thunder leading by 6. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Ingles dishes to Stockton. Pass to Lyles. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off the shot here. Stockton can't get it to go.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
They get the rebound. Utah trails by 6. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the pass to Lyles. Dishes to Hood. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Westbrook. To the wing on the left. Here's Adams. There's the bucket. Good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the free throw, no good. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Portis. Fades. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Westbrook. Launches it. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Ingles kicks to Stockton. He feeds it to Ingles. There's Portis, and he finishes nicely on the way. Portis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they work hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Brooke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jack comes in for Joe Ingles, and the Monsters subbed in for Stockton.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Portis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Durant. Kicks to Adams. And basket good off the assist from Durant. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Westbrook with the steal. Inside, Durant banked in off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basket.
Here's the Monster. He's covered by Westbrook. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
On a foul on the shot, he'll go to the strike for 2.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are cold, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
The Thunder leading by 5. He dishes it to Ibaka. The feed to Westbrook. Here's Durant. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 34 points.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing. Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Good. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Now, here's Cantor. Stripped away. And now Utah fast break. Here's Cox. Lee pass was put in just the right spot.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to Durant. To the middle. Oklahoma City moving it around. Another miss by Westbrook. Utah trails by 5. Here's the monster. Got the pass to the monster. 6 on the shot clock. Miles no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Westbrook can't get it to go. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Got the pass to Lyles. Here's the monster. It's on target from the high post. The monster's got 19 points.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Left side Westbrook. To the inside. Cantor. It's deflected. The monster passes to her. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Ford's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Here's the monster. Passes it to Lyles to take the lead. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
At the line, Trey Lyles, taking 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. A different look for Utah. George is checked in for Portis, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Hood. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Bush passes to Westbrook. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Westbrook. 6 points for Enes Kanter.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
It is now to Hayward. A pass to the Monster. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And it's George missing. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. Shot misses. And it's Utah the other way. Here's the Monster. Feeds it to George. Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Check out the game for Thunder. He has 11 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
At the line for 2.
And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. Here's Durant, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He knocks down the Bucks free throw.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The Monster passes to Hayward. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth, and George gets to Hayward. 6 to shoot. Here's the Monster. He's covered by Westbrook. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They foul intentionally. That's what they had to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws in. So now it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for one. And good, so he'll be back. 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. This free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope point with the clock stopped.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Hayward. Can they get it? Kept alive. Pass to Ingles. Hayward dishes to Ingles. Connects from downtown. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws in. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, as we've come to expect another exceptional game for you, how do you put together a night like this?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.